You're waiting for me, Rain Man, the most important man in the room. Good morning, y'all. This is Ned over My Philippine Dreams and to the E to the D over at MPD, coming at you from Dumaguete City, the city of gentle people. Welcome to June 16th, 2018. Don't forget that tomorrow is Father's Day, so make sure you get your cards, your well wishes, and all that stuff out there. Happy Father's Day to my father in Florida. Well, it's not Father's Day yet, but happy Father's Day wishes. Today we don't have any bad news to really talk about other than my own stupidity. As most of you know who have followed me for a while, a lot of my vlog has to do with my own misadventures, the bad decisions that I've made over time, the quandaries that I find myself in, the holes that I dig for myself that I tend to fall into and whine about. And this is going to be a short one. This is definitely going to be a short one this time. Vlog live stream is going to be about one of those instances. And it's, as you can tell by the title, don't piss off PLDT, biting the hand that feeds. I have 50 megabit up and down fiber optic from PLDT. I've had it for a while now, and overall I'm very pleased. This recently came to a head. What happened was when I was in the United States, I was paying the bill online, but there was some snafu, something didn't happen right, so Lynn had to go in and pay it because they shut us off. Come to find out, they got the double payment, so they gave us credit for it. And we went to the office on June 8th, 2018, of course, and we told them about this, and they said, "Don't worry about it, sir. We got you covered till July, until July. You don't have to make a payment." And then I asked them about my 25 megabit because when I went from DSL to PLDT fiber optic, since I was already a customer, I could only get the 25 megabit. New subscribers could get the 50 megabit. So again, when I saw her, and it's the same customer agent I'm always dealing with at PLDT, she's very nice. And I said, is there any chance, since we've been loyal subscribers, that we can get upgraded to the 50 megabit for the same price? And she thought about it for a moment. She said, sure. So she did something in the computer, and she said you should have 50 megabit starting tomorrow. So Lynn and I returned home, back to the house. We've been working on a project for a while, Lynn and I, and it takes a lot of effort, it takes a lot of attention, it takes a lot of discipline. So we started working on that project. We were working on it for a little while, and all of a sudden, 2Go showed up at the gate with the IO. So I had to go out and deal with them. It was a delivery. It was wrong door. And then we're getting back in the project. We're focused. We're working on it hard. And all of a sudden, the phone starts ringing. And it's the landline. It's not my cell phone. Now, the only time your landline rings here, usually in the Philippines, is when PLDT is trying to upsell you some service. They're trying to upgrade your service and give you a free tablet. And they're trying to make more money. It's upselling. And it gets annoying. So I went real quick. I answered the phone. It was a PLDT technician in Manila, and I'm like, he said something, and I'm like, listen, I'm really busy right now. Can you put us on the do not call list? Then he kept on going because, they're reading off a script usually, and I was brusque, I was kind of rude, I was bastos, I was walang hiya, and I basically just said, listen, dude, I'm done. This phone call's over. Goodbye, and I hung up the phone. Shortly thereafter, about an hour later, I noticed that our internet was going very slow. I did a speed test on it. It was 2 megabits per second. I was like, huh, that's strange. Waited a couple hours, did another speed test. It was still 2 megabits per second. Interesting. So the next day, we called PLDT and, went through the usual message tree. It's 171. I got everything memorized, my phone number, my account number, all that stuff. And they said, oh, we don't know what's going on. Again, they're reading off a script, the customer service reps. God bless them. They're just doing their jobs. And this went on for days. We'd go into the office, would talk to them. They said they'd send a technician out. I'm like, it's not really a technical issue. It's something server side. It's something in Manila or something local if you guys have an exchange here in Dumaguete where they're throttling us. They changed us from 25. They were supposed to bring us up to 50, and instead they brought us down to 2 megabits per second. Anyways, they said technicians coming out. Don't worry about it, sir. Don't worry about it. Day after day after day. Going into the office, calling them every day, becoming, first name basis with Patrick, customer service rep for PLDT. What's up, Patrick, my man? And nothing got done, nothing got accomplished. Finally, yesterday, June 15th, 2018, I get a message from a technician, and I meet him at a landmark nearby where I live. We come to the house, and he starts fiddling around with it. He's got broken glasses. He's looking kind of raggedy. And come to find out, what happened was he was in Bacola the day before, and when he was coming back, his truck broke down in Bais, so he spent the night basically sleeping on the side of the road. They finally got the truck running. He came down, but he had broken glasses. He had shorts, t-shirt, just looking kind of raggedy. And I'm like, I don't care what you look like. He explained all this to me, like he was apologetic about it. I'm like, listen, dude, I don't care if you could be wearing a thong right now. If you get my internet, up to 50 megabits per second, I got no problem with what you're wearing or what you're doing. So, make a long story short, too late. He made a phone call to Manila. He futzed around a little bit. And all of a sudden, we were back to 50 megabits per second, up and down. So basically, what I think happened, and this isn't a conspiracy theory, because I was rude as hell to this guy on the phone. I was preoccupied, I was frustrated, I was flustered, and I let it all out on him, because I'm just tired of the marketing calls. Anyways, first world problems. So what happened was we talk about the balat sibuyas, we talk about the onion skin that a lot of people have, not only in the Philippines but worldwide. People are very sensitive. We talk about amor proprio, the love of self, the honor, your face. We talked about hiya, when you violate that and the person experiences shame. So basically what I did was, with me being rude and with me being an arrogant, demanding first world foreigner, I basically violated his amor proprio. He experienced and he wanted a little revenge. He wanted a little vendetta, so he throttled me. And Lynn was actually listening to the phone call yesterday. It was speaking, and I think it was Tagalog. And yeah, so that's basically what happened. So it looks like I got throttled, and then they lifted the throttling yesterday. So we spent about a week with 2 megabit internet, couldn't do any live streams. Lucky you, because you guys are all lucky that I wasn't able to do any live streams, bore you with my incessant chatter. So the bottom line is, when you're in the Philippines, and traveling in any country actually, don't piss off anybody important or anybody that holds something over you, like the electric department or your internet service provider or the water company or anything like that, because they have ways of getting back at you, to tipping the scale back to what they see as justice. So apologies to PLDT for ticking you off. You got your revenge, you got your vendetta. It hurt badly. I mean, you couldn't load Facebook pages sometimes. You couldn't do YouTube. It was a little crazy. It took a long time to upload videos. So that's my story about PLDT pissing off technicians. Not a good idea, not recommended. It's a behavior that I will try not to replicate. And let's go quickly to the comments section and check it out. All right, Zaycan says he's got 9 megabits here in Australia. At 25, you were better than this part of the first world. Yeah, I mean, I can't complain. We actually got 50. We got 50 megabits now, up and down. Chris Bartlett says, don't piss off the people on the phone. I do not even answer my phone. They ring my mobile if they want me. That's a good idea. That's good policy. I should have just ignored that landline call. But we had gone to PLDT the day before, so I was a little concerned that maybe there was a mix-up or part of... Yeah, Terry 2010 Height says, hello, Ned. A very hot howdy from Houston, Texas. It's still hot here. We had a couple days where it was fairly nice, but the heat is back. It's 9 o'clock in the morning right now. I got the fan off because I'm doing the live stream, and it's pretty freaking hot. The good news is the peso is down more, so I think the U.S. dollar is at 53. Terrence the Indomitable says, yo, Ned, who you got in the World Cup? I don't watch sports. I just watch UFC, and I watch that like a month after it shows. It's already Sunday. Terrence says it's already Sunday in the Philippines. No, it's Saturday. It's the day before. So that was the pre-Father's Day well wishes. Maganda. Okay, so that's basically it. I want to try to keep this live stream short because I know people have short attention spans. I put up the first part of our Lugnasan adventure trail video yesterday. I'll try to get the rest of that up. We're going to be doing some traveling over the next couple days, so we'll see how that goes. Try to do something on that. Until next time, everybody, Be polite. Be nice to people. Don't get frustrated. Don't get flustered. Don't do the things that I do, which result in only bad things happening to you. On that happy note, keep the dream alive, and I will see you all next time. Thanks to all the commenters. Thanks to all the feedback. Peace.